Alright, got my Oreos. Let's do this. I broke one. I'm sure of it.
Okay, guys, let's head down there and win those talons from Jean Bissot. Sly, try to keep a low profile when we get close. We don't want him to recognize you.
God.
Excuse me, sir. We humble lumberjacks would like to participate in your lumberjack games.
Think you got what it takes to win the clockwork talons, eh? Well, I'm sure enough gonna let you play, so long as you pay the entry fee.
Much obliged, partner. We'll, just take our positions for the competition.
Enjoy the moment while you think you still got a chance. It's as close to winning as you'll ever get. This year's first event will be a power chopping contest. Not like anyone's ever gonna beat my record, but let them try.
Oh my God.
Not bad, Hippo.
Oh, that was terrible.
Watch and learn as I destroy that log without even breaking a sweat.
Dude. Very nice. Very nice, Murray.
Okay, Bentley, you're on. Plant the eagle egg on Bassan, and the angry eagle parent should swoop in and throw off his axe time.
There were 4 eagles. How do they even know it's their egg? How do they remember that? And if they hit me, might as well have scrambled eggs. God. Remember the stupid ice platform? Sounds like the soundtrack from Wild Wild West. What on earth is with this game? I swear to God, if I found there. Oh,
What? I think you better rethink them scores, boys. What you intended to give me was perfect 10s, right?
are you serious? He's cheating too. Well, it's a cheat.
So your big friend knows how to handle an axe. Let's see how you handle a vertical wall of ice.
Ah. Dropped a piece of Oreo. It's unacceptable. Sly would grab the wall to stop. Oh my God.
Ooh, not fast enough, you little varmint.
How is there anywhere near enough time? The game would actually register what I'm trying to do.
Pretty good, scrawny raccoon. Now, watch and learn as I demonstrate the art of power climbing.
Hurry! Use those grapples to hook onto Bisson. You will need agreed to hook him with all 3 lines to pull him off the wall.
He's a cheater, is what he is. Sucks. We made it. Cool. Huh?
Whoop! It seems you have pulled the wrong cards again. Did I ever tell any of you the story about the judge from last year's competition who mistakenly gave me a score other than 10?
Oh, what? You threw him into the salt mill? He became
I see
paper?
we're tied with only one event to go. Unfortunately for you, I've saved my best event for the last. The spinning log competition.
Okay, looks easy enough. I just need to stay out of the water.
How are we? How are we the only participants? Oh my god, I'm terrified of that happening. See that? That is what's gonna kill me in this game.
You're one lucky Bert. I'll give you that. Now, watch how a skilled log roller does it.
This is crazy. John Bisson's got those judges so intimidated, there's no way he can lose.
You're right, Murray. Those guys need to go. Okay, I'm just making this up on the fly, but what if I were to lure the judges one by one into that cave? Once inside, you two will knock them out and take their clothes.
Ingenious! When all 3 judges have been restrained, we'll be able to don our disguises and take their place at the judges' table. Sly, you can use the alarm clock gadget to distract the judges and lure them into the cave.
That's a great plan, Sly, but you'll have to move fast. Once John Bisson finishes the log rolling event, the gig is up.
Yeah, the fuck. It's so convenient he's not even looking this way. Hey. Alpha. Oh my god, what is this? He doesn't even hear us. Watch us. I like how light it sounds now. 0, no, and so.
What? I thought I warned the judges about the consequences for incorrect scores. Wait a second. You aren't the judges I hired. It's the scrawny raccoon and his annoying friends. Well, if you want the challenge, then why don't you just take them?
Okay, so he just killed Murray, and apparently because his staff is so
my
heavy.
aching head. Those talons really pack a punch.
Because his staff's so heavy, it
Sly!
bonks Sly in the head.
Murray! Wake up!
Yeah, I'm awake, but not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
Where are we? What's going on?
This looks like the sawmill control room. Isan must have thrown us in here for interrogation later. I, for one, would like to escape before he returns.
It looks like we're pretty well sealed in here. Unless
Unless what?
you can fit through that hole.
I think I could squeeze through there. I'll drop down and try to free you guys from the outside. If there's any trouble, I'll call with this walkie-talkie. You might be able to help me with these sawmill controls.
While you guys do that, I'll try prying open that steel door. Given enough time, I might be able to make some progress.
And there's Murray trying to make himself actually send him.
Sounds like a plan. Good luck, Bentley. And remember to shout if I can help you from up here.
Shout. Oh, wow. It's very spacious in here.
Bentley, you okay?
Too spacious.
I can't see you from in here, but I heard the fall.
I'll be fine. Just give me a moment to catch my breath.
Oh, God.
Well now, Candy Bridges. I should have figured a puny turtle like you'd find a rat hole to squirm through.
Well, I just dropped my glasses, had to come pick them up.
I ain't like you, boy. I ain't stupid. When y'all were unconscious, me and my boys paid a visit to your hideout and found all them clockwork parts. Lucky thing, too. Arpeggio was willing to plunk down a king's ransom for the whole lot. I even threw in the talons.
You sold all the clockwork parts? Arpeggio has them all?
Yep.
I wouldn't expect one of your kind to understand.
What is that supposed to mean?
Fine of commerce. You turtles are too stupid to know a woodcutter from a woodchuck.
Oh.
That's
Ouch.
it. Time I show you just how stupid we turtles really are. Sly, on my command.
I hear ya.
Prepare yourself, Bisson. En garde.
Okay, Walnut. Get ready for a smushing.
Crap.
Call out which lever I should pull.
Cook 'em.
Done.
He has the most intimidating boss music, too. That's all he can do. He can move, God! I can't.
Wait.
10-4.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
So we just crushed him.
There you
What,
go.
saws don't hurt him? They just bang. Little dick.
Come on in here, boys. Let's get this harvest.
Yeah, don't fight the guy that has Native American chants in him.
Yep.
That should be a rule. Don't find the guy whose boss song has Native American chants in it. That just proves something.
Cook 'em.
Bam!
Oh, I thought his health meter was going down. His health meter just looks odd.
Okay.
It really does. I can't really see yellow as his color. I keep thinking I have my cosplay.
Eat dynamite, turtle.
Where do you get my metal dust? See, this one got you in trouble the first time. Throwing dynamite everywhere. I was just wondering how much damage it actually did.
Come out, boys. Let's get to killing.
Oh, they're actually fun. Not on this one. Not on this one, guys.
Okay.
Normally, this is the fight I never take damage.
Bam!
Oh!
Tarnation! I've been done in by some four-eyed turtle? Times have changed.
Once again, brains triumph over brawn.
As usual. Unless it's the Hulk.
Good job, little buddy. That was some fast thinking.
Don't forget about me.
You did a great job opening that door, Murray.
Thanks.
Attention, John Bisson. Arpeggio's carrier blimp will arrive to pick up the Northern Light battery in exactly 1 minute.
Okay, enough patting ourselves on the back. And we're going to get the clockwork parts back. We need to get onto that blimp.
The
What is
silo
like-
battery isn't far. If we run, we can make it.
Enough talk, let's move.
They just wasted a few seconds just standing there trying to make a plan.
Shake a leg. That blimp's on its way.
Oh god. Hey. I wonder if anyone ever found him.
As we shut ourselves into the Northern Light battery, it became black. For a few long minutes, we just sat there in darkness. No one dared to talk for fear that Jean Besson's men might discover where we were hiding. Time seemed to have stopped. And then, we felt it. We were being lifted up to Arpeggio's blimp.
Wow.
It was all so strange. The focus of all our schemes had been stolen from us. Our clockwork parts were gone. Looking around the inside of the battery, I knew we all felt it. Failure. I was twitchy and ready for action. Any action. Bentley tried to make some sense of the situation by drawing up meaningless plans. But Murray took it the worst. He just sat there sobbing while the team van floated away over the horizon. That van was his life. I knew I'd have to find a way to make it up
Wait,
to him.
how'd it float away? That made no sense in the first place. Oh well. I can't even look at that. God, my favorite chapter. Anatomy for disaster. Let's do it. Clockwork.
There we were, heading east across the Atlantic Ocean, stowaways on a giant airborne fortress. Though time was short, we made sure to study up on our unknowing host, Arpeggio. While attending a prestigious boarding school, the young Arpeggio excelled in all subjects, but he never managed to keep up with the other boys physically. Sadly, his
So we
wings,
have a
due to their
jock,
small size, were
racer,
useless for
and
flight.
Educated
Furious
man.
at his feeble body, he focused his powerful mind to search for a cure in the works of the Italian Renaissance masters. Their notebooks provided the springboard for this sinister young genius, and it wasn't long before the Claw Gang took him on as chief inventor. His talents must have been at work repurposing all the clockwork parts for their criminal schemes. And now this mastermind is in possession of all the parts. It's only a matter of time before he puts them back together. And when that happens, well, I'm not going to let that happen.
Oh, that's perfect. This is my favorite level. I just like being airborne. It gives me a superior sense. Okay, so we have a beautiful night sky. Somewhat. And there are multiple cities and civilizations below. And then the guards just get monotonous. There's only two. Music here just emphasizes on the high classness of Arpeggio's blimp, and at the same time, you're just focusing on the high class work of his blimp. How dangerous it is around here. Mystical A, approved by our patients, and it would suck the fun out of Look at how massive this place is. So he's trying to steer which way. Now this is an impressive piece of aviation right here. I'm very impressed. Look, he actually managed to make this work. How does this work? And then there's his actual blimp over there. Now he has the tiny actual glass, small balcony you can go on to. Everything else just works fine. Is this blimp capable of landing? Can he actually stop this thing if he wanted to?
My instruments have picked up large magnetic fields radiating from inside that blimp. If Arpeggio's already started reassembling clockwork, that's where you'll find it.
Sounds good. I'm on my way.
Don't waste any time here, Sly. Get to the blimp and take some recon photos. To build a plan, we need to know how close they are to reviving Clockwork.
Relax, Bentley. I've got it under control.
See, look at this. And you will never be able to come over here again after this mission. That's the sad part. I would like to. Is that a cannon? It's the unknown.
I had
Oh,
no
God.
idea they could reassemble Clockwork so fast.
Calm down, Bentley. He might be in one piece, but he doesn't appear to be, you know, alive. Let's stick to the format here. How about some recon photos?
You're right. We need to be informed to create a plan of action. Try to get a shot of Clockwork's head, a mech egg, and one of those spinning magnetic inducers. They seem important to the procedure, but stay away from the guards. If you get detected, we won't have time for a second chance.
Here's the one. Then the game just stops.
I'm sensing radioactivity from inside those mech eggs. I wouldn't get too close.
This game actually starts crawling. Can't believe it. After the first time, there he is, walking. There he is, just moving around like nothing. It's nobody's business. Alright, we're doing recon.
These magnetic inducers seem to be holding the Clockwork parts together.
I like the music. Oh my god. Look at him. Look what happened to his wings. I like these two plate structures. What is that? What is it? Armor? This bolt here. Light underneath it. It's supposed to do something right. You just destroyed Clockwork. Clockwork. His tail feathers look the same. His body's not this small, I can assure you. Look at his head. His head's different. Blind man like me can even tell. Something is very different about that head. I'm sure you what I'm talking about. Look at his head. Look at his head. Look at his jaw. This is the reason. This is the first funnel boss to select it.
Clockwork appears completely inanimate. We still might have a chance. Sly, I'm detecting voices from the front of the blimp. I think it's Arpeggio.
Well, dude, we destroyed him the first time. Mentally, he's gone. He died.
Neela? Neela's here too.
Let's see, so we have TV screens, we have a chair. These are like old photos you end up taking. Pick it up. We have
There he is, the mastermind behind this blimp and the source of all our problems. I can't believe it. She must have been working with Arpeggio all along.
obviously.
I don't need to study those photos to see the writing on the wall. Clearly, Neela and Arpeggio have conspired together to rebuild Clockwork. And it looks like they're dangerously close to realizing their goal.
Not
Look,
really.
Bentley, I know it's not your style, but I need a quick plan of attack. Try to think of a way, any way, to stop Clockwork from getting reassembled.
He is assembled. Look at him.
Those magnetic inducers seem to be holding the parts together. If you reverse their polarity, it should pull Clockwork apart. Unfortunately, the inducer speed control station is locked down tight. Pickpocket keys from the 4 patrolling guards to get at it. Then you'll need to manually reverse the polarity of each inducer deck at the top of their rotation.
Consider it done.
I like this music. Clockwork City. The largest I'm not gonna kill him. I want him to suffer for that. There you go.
Now get to the speed control station to slow down the spinning inducer.
Clockwork. So evil. For the most part, he's alive.
Now that the inducer decks are spinning slower, get up there and reverse the polarity of each deck.
Oh god. That Clockwork's thing was closer than What is this that he's done to the wings? Everything seems to be normal. So, what are these blades? Of course, it makes Clockwork look a lot more elegant. I guess it's for we will take some damage here. I'm not gonna lie. brought to everlasting light. And after this, it's where the real final mission. After this, it starts. Ah, that's what y'all get. Who wouldn't have heard that?
What's all this then? The magnets have been reversed. But... by Jove! It seems to have locked the clockwork parts into place. Excellent!
Sly Cooper! Of course this would be your doing.
Ah, Mr. Cooper. No doubt you believe a reversal would pull the old bird apart, eh? It seems to have had quite the opposite effect. I'm truly grateful. When fully powered up, I'll join myself to its circuits and be born anew!
All this because you can't fly. You're pathetic.
Immortality! Immortality is what I seek. The other Claw Gang members were much too short-sighted. They were satisfied using the clockwork parts to drive their various trim schemes. But not me. No. I saw them for what they really were. The keys to life eternal.
So, what? You had Neela put me on the scent back in Cairo, and then waited while I stole the parts from the other Claw Gang members. All the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
You make it sound easy, Cooper. I had to carry your pathetic gang through that first set of heists. I was overjoyed when Arpeggio let me toss you in jail. I could finally go after the parts myself.
Ah, but acquiring all the parts was only half the equation. Think, Cooper. What kept clockwork alive for thousands of years?
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Splendid! That's right. Hatred. Putting his gears and wires together was child's play, compared with accumulating that much hatred.
You can't make people hate.
Oh, my poor naive boy. My ridiculous mind has found a way. As your hippopotamus friend will attest, spice consumption makes you both angry and susceptible to hypnosis. The Contessa, hypnotist extraordinaire, devised a way to command people through the use of flashing lights. I've created this blimp to be a massive transmitter of those precise light frequencies. The only problem I faced was finding a suitable source of light waves.
The Northern Lights. You've been collecting Northern Light energy so you could hypnotize everyone beneath the blimp.
Ah, hypnotize those who'd eaten food covered in illegal spice. Thank goodness for Dimitri. Through his nightclub, he got the whole city to consume the spice.
You're going to Paris to unleash a hypnotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
Cruel, perhaps, but necessary to give clockwork the spark of immortality. Ah, well, my new body awaits me. Be a dear, Neela, and keep him covered. Ta-ta!
What?
Stupid Arpeggio. I double-crossed the Cooper gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. What made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
Oh,
This
crap.
is preposterous. You're my protege, not the next candidate for my immortality. I demand you exit the clockwork frame or...
Oh, he's dead.
Behold, the Lock is born!
You've got to be kidding me. Every time those wings flap, it sounds like clock bells going off. For whom the bell tolls, I don't know. Ah, crap.
As we all know, things are looking grim.
Looks like he has 14
Neela has joined herself to the clockwork frame, and the Union has produced Lock. She's out and free to terrorize the world. This blimp is still in motion to Paris. I can only assume Arpeggio's autopilot will activate the hate hypnosis light show. If that happens, There will be no stopping Clog. She'll be immortal. But we still have a chance. In her new form, she'll need to draw a lot of energy from this blimp's engines to stay strong. If we can disable the engines, that should be enough to weaken her to a state in which we can attack. Getting at these engines will require all three of us to work together in perfect harmony. We've pulled off some tough jobs in the past, but they were just a warm-up round for what we'll be going through tonight.
I hate Neela. That's why I hate Neela. Ugh. I would have preferred fighting I would have preferred if Clockwork came back to life. Either that or Arpeggio taking the flame, because now she just shows the true arrogance of her ego. It's not gonna win. This level's so haunting. I tell you, everything in the game is haunting. Charge TNT run is actually difficult. And the guards are completely These guards are She essentially killed my character, so I am very angry. There's nothing left of Arpeggio's bloody pulp of a body left. Just got crushed to death, but I'm just stupid. Like that. She passed over.
This engine room is locked down tight. Since we can't get in, I figure we'll have to destroy it from the outside.
I hope you're carrying some heavy explosives, Bentley, because that engine isn't small.
It just so happens that there's a ready supply of explosives already available on the blimp. Walk one of these TNT barrels up to that engine room to destroy it.
Sounds easy enough. What's the catch?
The initial payload in that TNT barrel won't be powerful enough to do the job. If you pick up 3 magnetic chargers, you should achieve the necessary blast force to destroy the engine. It's simple, really. Just get close to the chargers, and they'll automatically attach to your barrels.
All right, let's blow stuff up.
It's like he wasn't even done with his blimp. He just left stuff here and took off. How was I supposed to know he was going to turn around like that? How? Well, at least the good part about this is I'll know what these clues are. So if I ever, in the event that I do find the balls, I can come back and do it. How can you get from point A to B in this game? The main disadvantage with this blend is, like the last level, there's the death spots that you cannot go to. The last level was water, this time it's open air. Torturous. I'm gonna go cool hunting after this mission. That's supposed to be my character. Arpeggio flying around there. It's supposed to be my character, or it's supposed to be Clockwork flying around, or Arpeggio. He's gonna destroy this barrel. I hate that. You cannot do anything. Out of two, you have to preemptively set yourself so you're not in their way. Or else they'll just attack you for no reason.